Hello one and all, welcome back to another Binding of Isaac. I'm going to try at playing Eve again, so let's see how things go. So, Eve. I know last time I was talking quite a bit about Samson and how he fits into biblical lore. Oh, and there's Pride. Hello. Yes! And I've got double my keys, but since I've only got one key, I'll get the same result. 2 keys if I either use it now or use it when I have no keys, so I might as well wait. And still no bombs in terms of accessing things in rocks. Oh, this is a nice starting item. Speed and damage. She's already pretty good on speed. This increases her speed even more. What's down here? Down here's a boss. Yo. This guy. Yay, bird will save me. Oh wow, it really will. It's completely tearing this boss apart. Wow. Tears and hit points up. That's a good counterbalance to the damage I already got. I think what I'm going to end up doing is I don't think I'm going to focus on the Whore of Babylon item, really. If I end up falling into a situation where I can use it, great. If not, I'll just play like normal, relatively, with Isaac, I mean. In that I wouldn't be, going out of my way to lose health or whatever else. So Eve, as I was saying about the biblical Eve, that this character is loosely drawn on, very loosely, though this Eve is really more of a goth character, or gothic, I should say, perhaps, and Game Kid. That's pretty nice. Activate that, get 2 more keys. God, what is it this run with no bombs and all these items in bombs, or in rocks? It's like mocking me. Anyway. The biblical Eve, of course, the wife of Adam, who was the first man, and Eve being the first woman, created by God in Genesis. Interestingly enough, in some less official, more apocryphal, I guess it would be called, Jewish lore, there's actually another wife of Adam named Lilith. who rejects submission as a woman to Adam and insists on going her own way despite God saying that she should submit to Adam. Because she refuses, God throws her out of the garden and creates Eve in that version of the story. Though the Lilith story itself may be influenced by the Babylonian Exile, a period in which much of the individuals in what was formerly the kingdom or the nation of Israel, after it was conquered by the Babylonians, were brought into exile in Babylon. And the Babylonians have a type of creature in their mythology, which is kind of a supernatural being called a Lilith too. So it's possible that Judaism's Lilith may have descended from that word. So their stories may have been influenced by Babylon, just as the very phrase, the whore of Babylon, is partly the result of the Babylonian captivity. Babylon came to be seen as this corrupt place. So the image of the whore of Babylon is literally talking about the nation and city-state of Babylon itself. It's not just talking about a person, it's talking about that nation as it was seen from the Jewish perspective during their forced migration to live in Babylon. But anyway, Eve. Interestingly, now switching back to Adam, I suppose, Eve, or Adams, whose name actually is literally man, as in the general sense of the word, all men. So he's not only the first man named Adam, but he's also kind of symbolically men as a whole. To my knowledge, Eve does not need women in general or anything like that. Hold up. No, I don't really want to do that. And dead cat, that would kind of be crazy, because if I take the dead cat, I'll only have one heart. No, I don't want to risk it. And still no bombs. This is ridiculous. So, it's interesting how the biblical Genesis story gets shaped. Eve's role in the story gets shaped by Christianity later down the line. I mean, if you look at the story as it was originally, or actually, I should correct myself, read literally as written, the story is not about being tempted by Satan, as Christianity would interpret it later. It literally is simply a talking snake. There's no clear indication that it is Satan, but Christianity would come to say it's Satan because it fit with what Christianity thought. So but originally, if you read the text itself, it simply talks about, well, a talking snake. Ooh, a bag of pennies. Means every so often it will drop pennies. Or dimes or whatever. Still no bombs. I wonder if I can get a bomb down there. I better save it. Key, anyway. What's in here? Really? I hate you. it gave me another golden chest inside the golden chest. Which means, even though I unlocked the first one, I can't actually get anything for it, because I have to unlock the second one. Oh. All this noise here, I need to focus on what I'm doing. Great, this is doing nothing. Okay, for a little while there I was worried that I simply didn't possess the damage necessary to kill them. That's happened before to me, where I had a character who had damage that was so low, he literally could not kill those things before they regenerated. Meaning there was no way for him to kill them. At all. Anyway. But really, when you look at the original story of Adam and Eve, well, of course, it's translated and all that, but, out of the original Hebrew, you know, it deals with a talking snake, for one, which in some ways is not that different from, say, compared to Native American tales involving talking animals that embody various facets of things, who are often archetypal figures. I can't even get that either. But the serpent argues with Eve about the tree of good and knowledge of good and evil. And the name of the tree alone is interesting. It's not a tree of sin or something of that order. It doesn't corrupt them per se, but it grants them an awareness of good and evil. When you look at it that way, really I think the story can be read as more about the journey out of childhood into adulthood, where one becomes aware of good and evil in the world, where before one was ignorant. So the story in some ways may be one of those kinds of archetypal stories that talk about the journey into adulthood and the loss of wisdom that comes inevitably. At least that's a possible interpretation of it anyway. But Eve sort of gets the bad rap for eating the fruit and then getting Adam to eat it. Although really when you think about it, Adam knew the rules just as much as Eve did, and him eating it was just like, oh, I'll eat it anyway, she ate it, so I'll eat it. And, you know, he doesn't do much thinking or struggling. Eve actually does struggle with the issue. Adam just eats it. But either way, and you get the general idea of what I'm talking about here, is that Eve is she's a complicated character in some ways. And you gotta kill all the little flies. And another key. Goody. Maybe I can go to the shop and get something. Actually, no, I'm just going to save it. I don't have very much money. I need to save whatever I've got. At least till I get about 15 coins, which is the normal price for an item in the shop. Is that the shop, or... No, that's... Is this the shop or the library? It's the library, brat. Huh. No, hold on, Death. No. Oh well. he moves a lot faster than these. And moving on. I was kind of hoping the library there would hold a Book of Revelations. That would have been nice. Oh well. I should have held on to the key. But yeah, I do have a tendency to digress in a confusing manner. This isn't a lecture. It's just me rambling, I suppose. Trying to give a little bit of insight that I see into this. So, yay, pills. What do I get? Oh, wait. Oh, crap. No, I'm screwed. Oh, wait. No, I'm not. Oh, saved by the item. Now I need health badly. That's not health, that's a penny. I gotta deal with these jerks. In some ways, a lot of this game is almost, in a manner of speaking, hedging your bets. In the sense that you, since luck is a big factor, sometimes being cautious about various things gives you a better chance of survival, but on the other hand, it also sometimes rewards crazy risks too, so take your pick, so to speak. Finish down in my pop there. And another key. And a useless room. And a beggar baby. Yay. Give me something that will help me. Okay. Range down. Or friends to the end. Friends to the end, okay. Unknown pill. Health up, that's nice, but it doesn't really help me that much. Friends to the end. There's bad stuff in here. Understatement. These guys are a real thorn in my side. Oh. That's gonna... No. Not that one. Book of Shadows may save my backside. This run. Oh no. And I open my mouth and have to use it immediately to save myself. Oh, I didn't intend to open that. The P? Really? This is number 1. That's what it's called, as in, I have to go number 1, I have to urinate. It basically makes your tears really high, but it kills your range. Well, my range was decreased anyway, so here it is. Since my damage is up, it's red instead of its normal color, which would have been yellow, in a rapid set of shots, so, yeah. I will take that. Especially since I can't really get anything in terms of the actual ladder, which would have been helpful maybe, or a bomb, but I don't get any. Yay, let's bloody pee on pestilence. That's the real problem with this, is your range is so short. It's so difficult for you to actually close with an enemy. Yeah, this is a really awful combination. So low on health and range so short, I can't do anything but get right into the kill zone for him. Or try to stay away and get 0 shots in. I'd say this run is probably medicine. Although, never mind. Kinda hoped it hadn't, but I finally got succumbed to something. Well, that's it for this run. I'll see you next time, everyone. Till next time. Bye.